Right here. What's up? It is late. I don't know why I'm up. Anyway, I can't sleep, so that's just where we are right now. So anyway. Alright, so I feel guided to do this reading. I was gonna part it up between feminine energies versus masculine energies, but that didn't work. Because I'm not doing it like that. Might as well just do it in like one big bulk or whatever. So that's what we're doing. Good morning, good night, whatever, wherever you guys are. I can't sleep. So I felt guided to just come on and do this thing. So whoever's watching right now live with me, what's up? What's good with everybody? Those of you who come on later, what's up? What's good with you? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope Floats, what's up? Dawn, what's up? Rose, what's up? Supergirl, what's up? Emerald Queen, what's up? Alright, so let's get into our reading. I'm gonna like use different decks. So just so y'all know. Hopefully this will give you guys some insight and some clarity and whatnot. Can you guys see me okay? Because I have this pink light on and I don't know if you guys can see me good. Alright. This is a general reading, everybody. As a heads up, this is general. This is not a personal reading. So some aspects may resonate while some parts may not resonate with you or just may not resonate at all. If you guys need any personal guidance and advice, you guys can always hit me up for a personal reading if you feel guided to do so, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this reading. All right. Most High God, I call to you and I ask for nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity in this reading and the messages that are to come forth. I also ask that I be a clear channel and vessel for these divine messages and that I am divinely protected while doing so. I also call to the Archangel Michael to divinely protect and seal this reading with loving light and his energy and block out any lower vibrational energies that may try to penetrate this reading, any distractions, any deceptive energies. Please place me in a discerning place to know and to, bleh, you know what I mean, Spirit. Also, I ask that if anybody on this live is of any like negative intentions towards me or anyone else in this live, that they be blocked out. Call them out, Spirit, by name, and just reflect back to them whatever they are projecting outwardly towards me or anyone else. Anyone that is projecting loving and light energies, I send that energy back to them tenfold. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm just trying to figure out how to like go about it and how to start. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. The overall energy of this connection. Okay, one thing I'm going to say, you guys, is I don't know what comes out in these readings or what's going to come out. I don't know if what I'm going to say is like triggering, going to trigger somebody, going to make somebody mad, make somebody feel like some type of way. Don't direct that energy towards me because I'm just saying whatever I'm getting. So there's no need to like get in your feelings or whatever unless it resonates. So I have unresolved issues. Deception, lies, and denial. My handwriting is shitty, but take it what it is. What's up, Brianna? How are you? Fuckboy. So some of you guys could be dealing with a fuckboy, or you could be a fuckboy yourself, or the energy of that. I'm going to clarify this just to see exactly what Spirit is saying. So I feel like there's some energies that have not, I was just, you know, Spirit is funny. You could be a fuck girl too. I was just telling my friend, one of my spirit sisters, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Boo. I can't sleep. I was just telling one of my sisters on the phone today that for some reason, I feel like I'm not ready to like be with anybody. I'm not ready to get out there because I haven't fully healed yet. I haven't forgiven myself for being a fuck girl because when I was younger, like first off, I was like a sheltered kid. I didn't, like, not really sheltered to where I couldn't have friends and stuff, but I didn't go to parties like that. Like, kids my age, I wasn't out having sex, drinking, and smoking, and doing everything everybody else is doing at my age. I was, like, at home taking care of my brothers, you know, just in my own space. So I was, like, very sheltered, very over, like, my parents, my family, my grandma, everybody was overprotected. They still are to this day. I'm like, I'm almost 30, and y'all still, like, be tripping when I, like, do things and go places and stuff. But um when I got out into the world at a certain age, I was a fuck girl. Like, I was dating multiple boys at the same time, just doing the most. So I was saying to myself, like, I think I need to forgive that aspect of me, because she had said something that triggered me. She was like, um, the reason why you don't trust them is because you don't trust yourself. And that's true to some essence. Like, we have to trust ourselves to put our hearts out on the line to get to know people and take that risk of maybe being wrong, and maybe this person isn't good for me, or maybe they could be, but you have to be comfortable with that. But how I registered it was like, I'm seeing that all guys are just like players, and they always just want something from me. They just want something. Doesn't matter what it is, whether it be sex, whether it be just some attention just to get their ego stroked, or whatever it could be. I was like, okay, that was me back in the day. So maybe that's what she's saying. Like, maybe that's what she's like, that's what it was meant to trigger in me. Like, I haven't forgiven myself for who that person I used to be and the games I used to play with people back in the day. So it's like, okay, maybe that's what it is. And also forgiving other people that did things like that to me, that played me too. So, yeah. So I'm trying to release all of that. So maybe for some of you, these unresolved issues, this is your energy. Maybe you were someone who wasn't the best person that you could have been in relationships. Maybe you did play a lot of games. Maybe you were cheating on people, or you could be dealing with a person that was like that and they're addressing these issues. Because you have the tower. I did have a little mini tower moment when my friend told me that. I was kind of like, what? Like, but then I thought about it. I'm like, let me be real with myself. Like, I was a fuck girl. But there's no reason that I can't correct that and forgive myself for that, for what I did and how I treated people, and maybe some pain that I've caused some people. You never know. Like, men get hurt too. Um, and the pain that was inflicted on me from other people, I have to still forgive people for that. So you have the Page of Cups. So someone is like opening their heart to something. I do feel that with these pages, the page and the knight, this is like a young energy of a person. You could be a water sign or an earth sign, or you could be dealing with a person that is like earth and water, or has either or. Also could be an Aries, because the Tower card is Aries and Scorpio. Um, Page of Cups, of course, could be Pisces and Cancer as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be that. But I feel like there's things in the past, like someone is growing out of this and seeing the error in their ways. Like, this is the overall energy. Um, it could even be as like, as a child, maybe you were a little deceptive. You lied to get your way. Um, you told a lot of lies as a child, or as a teenager. You did things that were not good. I'm seeing like shoplifting or something. I don't know why I'm seeing this. We've all done it. I used to steal lip gloss when I was in high school. I used to steal lip gloss. I used to steal magazines when I was little. That's not cool. But yeah. Uh-uh. So I used to lie to my mom all the time. Be like, where'd you get that magazine from? Oh, my dad bought it for me. Like, I was a mess. I was good, but I was a mess. So it could be that some of you guys could relate to this, because that's kind of what's coming out. But yeah, I had to sip my wine. Like, look, I'm just being real. I was a mess. I was a good child at the same time, but I I knew how to finesse and do things that I had no business doing. So that could be some of the energies that you're dealing with, but someone is realizing that they need to correct their error, their ways. Even better if it's both counterparts going, okay, like, I need to correct this about myself. Okay, I need to correct that about myself. That's good if both partners are in that state. So I want to see where everybody is individually within themselves outside of the connection. Not clones. Thank you, Fabian. So I'm going to start with divine feminine energy. Now, when I say divine feminine, like I'm sure everybody knows, like they probably heard it from other readers and things like that. It is an energy. Um, it's an energy. It's not a specific gender. So you can be female or male. Sometimes though, what I find is like I can fluctuate between like resonating with masculine readings too. So it's like it just depends on where your energy is because we are both. We have both energies. Everybody knows that. So let's see where the divine feminine energy is. Have unity. If you can't see, the lighting is kind of bad. It's the unity card. And I can't pronounce that goddess's name. I'm not even going to try to do it. It's like Boudica. Boudica. Sounds like Spanish or some shit. But I don't think it is. Let's see. Self-trust. I like this card. Her hair is like this pretty orange color. Maybe some of you guys have like beautiful like hair, like this red firecracker. And her name is like Rhiannon, kind of like Rihanna. Remember how Rihanna had that firecracker red? Maybe some of you guys have your hair like that. Or orange. Her hair looks kind of orangey. Gingerish. This is in reverse. Release was in reverse. I'm going to trust spirit with this one. Why that card came out like that. Redemption. All right. So where you're at within yourself, feminine energy, you might resonate with both. I'm not a Leo, I am a Taurus. I'm a triple Taurus, actually. Is it a full moon tonight, Natalie? No, I think it's on the 6th. I think the moon is, or a new moon, I believe. It's a new moon or full moon on the 6th. I think. Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands flew out. I'm going to keep these out. Okay. It's a new moon. Okay. Thank you. What's up, Cynthia? So you have unity as your mental energy. So mentally, where you guys are at, I feel like you guys are focusing on unifying not only with your connection, because this does kind of ring like union energy with the Four of Wands and of course the Knight of Cups. You're wanting that to come together. That's what's in your heart. But the thing is like I feel like this is more so of a unity within yourself. And you're fighting off whatever these energies are. This is a woman at battle. I wish you guys could see these cards. It's a woman at battle. She's fighting these men. It's like this woman fighting men. Like she's a warrior. Like, I got this. I'm doing this. So, to me, mentally, I feel like there's people that are distractions to you. This could be family. This could be people, just whoever in your life. You might perceive that some people are distracting you, or that there's energies within the self that you need to face and confront, which could be difficult to you. I'm picking like a lot of different stuff up. Another thing I'm picking up as well is like some of you guys are very protective of your connection, so much so that you're trying to like save yourself from a person, or save yourself for your divine counterpart, even if you don't know who that is. I just get like this energy, like you're protecting your energy. You are, even if you don't know you're doing this, maybe some of you guys don't even know you're doing this, but I feel like mentally you guys are thinking that no one that's stepping to you is really on your level. Like you might feel like everybody is against you, or you feel like everybody's trying you, or you feel like all of these suitors are coming after you and you're just like, you're not on my level. Get out of my face, get out of my way. It's like that. Yep. I saw this in, it was the Aquarius monthly reading for March. I've seen this, Two of Swords. Some of you guys are like your divine counterpart this could be your divine counterpart's higher self. This could be your masculine higher self within you, or this could be like a spirit guide or God protecting you from these energies, because you see how these two men are fighting for it looks like that, like they're fighting for this woman, and she's blindfolded, she can't see what's going on. So subconsciously, in a way, like the reason why maybe some of you guys, like certain connections are not working for you, or why you're like, why am I still single, or what have you, or I just want to get over my divine counterpart and find somebody else and it's not working, is because you're being preserved for that other person. Like subconsciously, you're like blocking this from taking place, if that makes sense. Got the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups that also came out. So some of you guys, you are dealing with a water sign and a fire sign counterpart, but the Two of Swords is also air, but that, I think Two of Swords is Libra specifically. Aries with the Emperor specifically, and the Nine of Cups is Pisces specifically. But the Page of Cups can be any water sign, but just take whatever resonates. Doesn't have to be any of those signs for you, for it to be about you. But I feel like these are people trying to take you out on dates, and you might get the opportunity, but it's not completely fulfilling, because it's like, you're not really on my energetic level. You're not him. You're not, or him could be your her. Look who's at the bottom, the Empress. Yeah, it's like, no, you're not that vibrant. Yeah, someone's like fighting these energies off. That's crazy. So let's see how you're feeling, like within yourself, just in general. You have self-trust. So it goes back to what I was saying. Like, you have to, in order for you to trust another person, you have to trust yourself. And I feel like you're learning that. So it's kind of like this warrior energy. Kind of looks like with this horse, it reminds me of one of the knights. So this knight in shining armor type of energy is like, you kind of have to know that, kind of put yourself in the position of being like this knight in shining armor for yourself. Preserve your energy and protect your energy, but at the same time, not to the point where you close yourself off. I feel like you want to open your heart to this connection, and you're doing the work so that this connection can come in, and potentially like this offer of love can come in. So you know that you have to do the work. Some are still dealing with trust issues, but it starts within themselves. Kind of like spirit makes me like experience things for myself, of course, but also to share it with people. There's a reason why I said what I said in the beginning before I started the reading, about not really being able to fully trust people, and it's really because you don't trust yourself type of thing, and I get the same energy with that. I'm going to clarify it, because everybody's different. Not everybody's situation is the same. No, nobody's rescheduled or canceled. All right, so you have the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. It's hard to see these cards. I'm sorry, because of my lighting. The Two of Cups, the Fool, and the Justice card. A lot of major arcana cards. So I'm seeing Libra and Aquarius again. The Two of Cups specifically is Cancer, but it could be any water sign too, besides Pisces and Cancer. It could be Scorpio too. But what I'm seeing is that some of you guys, you might be like giving too much of your energy to other people, because you see how she's feeding him, or this water, like she's feeding his, quenching his thirst. This can also be about you releasing selfishness to think that you can do things all on your own, even though deep down inside you may not want to. It could be, how do I explain it? I hate when this happens. Like, I feel what's like the energy of it, but I'm trying to like form it into words. So I feel in some way like this self-trust is like, it's okay to give yourself to someone else and not feel like someone's taking advantage. It's like you have to start over again. You have to have that childlike trust and faith again, not to be naive or stupid, but in a way that you trust this person. If you, as long as you trust yourself, that's going to be reflected back to you. The Two of Cups is like a mirror. Like, I give myself and you give of yourself. It's an equal exchange. It's not, it's a reciprocated energy, basically. As long as this person is giving to you, you have to be like, okay, I trust myself enough to, this person has something to offer, and I feel guided to also give of myself. I have to trust that this is the right decision. If it's something that you just like, you're giving and this other person is not reciprocating, that's a whole different story. But in some instances, especially with your divine counterpart, you both reciprocate the energy. when I say that, it's not always like, oh, because I love like this, he has to love me exactly the way that I do. Like, I'm the type of person, oh, you got to call me before you go to bed. And if this person is not on that, then that means he doesn't love me. That's not necessarily true. Like, people show their love in different ways. As long as the energy is being reciprocated, that's different. So that's what I'm getting. I don't know if that makes sense. But the Justice card, there's still some energy that needs to be cleansed out from past situations. Um, I'm not really getting like karmic energies, but some of you guys, yeah, this could be from karmic partner situations where a person did not give to you, and or you were the person that was taking and didn't give, or vice versa. Maybe you had different types of connections where at one connection you had, you were the one that was always giving and the other person was taking advantage, and there were some connections where you took and the other person was giving. So there's still some healing to be like done with that. The release card, like I said, this card came out in reverse. Um, so like your perception of things is maybe refusing to let go of certain things, certain, yeah, some of you guys are like unwilling to open up, or you're unwilling to free yourself from past situations. And it's not that you don't want to. I kind of feel like it's for some of you guys like it's a hard thing, or you're blocking this release. It could be a challenging thing. It's something maybe you're not ready to face yet. Something you're just not ready to release. I don't feel like it's you don't want to. It's you're not ready to. Clarify. The full card came out again. Some of you guys are afraid of starting new and starting fresh. Some of you guys are afraid of a new beginning. The Strength card. Yeah, you might be codependent upon something or someone, or it's like you want to be in control, and like spirit's trying to free you from trying to control situations as you once did, or needing to control other people. So the Knight of Swords, he also came out again. Um, this knight is fighting another knight, it looks like. So some of you guys might need to like have a conversation that's not something that's not comfortable. Like you might not be ready to like have this conversation. It could be with another person, or it could be within yourself, like admitting something to yourself. Um, I also get control issues with others, like trying to change and form people to be what you want them to be, or expecting it, and when it doesn't pan out that way, you're disappointed with the 10 of Wands. So it may be something that you feel like you gave up on, or something that you wanted to go a certain way. It was like a fresh new beginning or energy that you saw a lot of potential in, and you wanted to be able to control this situation. You wanted this person to be like how you wanted them to be, love you how you wanted them to love you, or whatever the case may have been. And you guys kind of clashed because you had your own mind, you had your own thoughts, and then it ended, or it was too much to bear. Maybe the other party that you, this could be like a lover, this could even be friendships. Maybe you were on the opposite end, where you felt like you were dealing with a person that was trying to control you or manipulate you. Either way it goes, it ended because it was too stressful. You guys were like kind of the same, but you guys had your own minds. So it conflicted. You might be having a hard time with letting that situation go, or forgiving yourself in relation to that. Could be energy. Um, could have been Aquarius energy, water signs. It could be Earth. Just everybody. Sagittarius even too. So redemption is your action. So your action is that you are, like, whether you realize this or not, you are branching out, you are starting over, you're starting fresh. You're doing what it takes to bring yourself into that higher place where you need to be. Evolution, growth. And so is your divine counterpart. Both of you guys are doing the work that you're needing to do. What's up, everybody? What's up? Everybody's putting in that work and that energy and that effort that they need to. Even though if it doesn't seem like you're on the right track, you are. The Magician card. So the Magician represents, maybe some of you guys are doing these things through like meditation, affirmations, spell work, prayer. But you guys are manifesting your desires, your true heart's desires. The Judgment card. So the Judgment card is like Spirit's calling you out because it's like whatever Spirit's calling out to you, like trying to get to your attention and your awareness. Some of you guys, this is like childhood stuff, but it's like it's awakening you to things that you truly desire and what you truly wanted. Maybe why you even started off with this in the first place. Maybe why you even started this journey. Maybe even could just be letting you know what you need to heal and what you need to work on. I also feel like your dreams, like if you're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicity surrounding something you've been trying to manifest, like say for instance, I don't know why I heard the toaster. Has anybody ever seen that movie, The Brave Little Toaster? That came out when I was little. I love that movie. I used to watch that religiously. But I don't know why I heard that. I think it was like, why would that even come up? Why would that come up? Spirit, what does that have to do with anything? I think, okay, it could be about like a journey. So I'm trying to think like what in the movie has anything to do with what I just said. I think it was like a movie about it was like a journey like to like find their owner or whatever, something like that. It was all these little kitchen appliances and house appliances that had pretty much they talked and shit. It was weird. When you're a little kid, you just like watching stuff. I don't know. But it was like a little toaster, a blanket, it was a vacuum cleaner. Anyway, they were trying to find their owner, right? The owner had got older. He wasn't a kid anymore, and I think he was going to college, and they were trying to find him. So it's kind of like a journey, and I think they were kind of getting like signs that they were closer to their owner. They were trying to find him, and I think that's what this is. So you're getting signs and synchronicities that you're on your way to the path, and that if you watch that movie as an adult, it might make a little more sense. Journeys are not always easy. It's always going to be something in the way, something challenging, something that you want to give up on, but in some instances you really can't give up. If it's really the path for you, it's not like being stubborn and trying to force something that's not meant to be, but it's more like even if the toaster didn't make it to his owner, who knows what the outcome would have been, but you're always going to be led to what's meant for you. But the point is, I feel like with the Judgment card is like it's a sign, it's like a message, it's a synchronicity that you are manifesting or you're on the right track and path to your goals and your dreams, if that makes sense. I don't know why the brave little toaster. Like, why? What? What? Anyway, okay. I'm tripping. But let's see where the divine masculine's at. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity for all the divine masculine energies out there. What is the energy that they are dealing with within themselves outside of this journey, but also in relation to this journey? Where are they at within themselves? Don't look at the connection. Don't worry, y'all. I got you. Travel. Action. Support. Can't really see these cards. So if you trust me, you trust me. If not, then not. Sacrifice. Okay. Alrighty. So the travel card, what's on their mind? The first thing that comes out is I feel like some of them are thinking about making some sort of moves towards your direction, because this God or whatever he is, he's pointing towards the action card. So they are thinking about like travel could be their action. They could be like thinking about traveling towards you. Some sort of progression energetically. I'm going to clarify it, but they're thinking about it. This person may be like, it's time for me to change my scenery. It's time for me to move. It's time for me to like get out more. It's time for me to travel. So that could be a sign of synchronicity for some of you. If your divine counterpart says something like, if they say something like, I'm thinking about taking a vacation, or I need to move or something, or I am moving to a new house, or I am moving out of state. Something like, pay attention. Or you see them traveling. I don't know why that, I don't know. Maybe that's just a sign for you to know that that's your divine counterpart, maybe. In case you guys are like iffy about it. So you have the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups that flew out. So this is like, possibly for some of you, this is a person that's deciding to move away from a connection. Because if you can see, it's hard. I know it's kind of hard to see these cards because of the lighting. But there's a guy that's walking away in the background, leaving this woman behind. There's cups spilled over. One of them looks like blood, and one of them looks, it's like water. Could be wine or something, but it's just kind of like there's nothing fulfilling here. They sacrificed a lot, or they're deciding to sacrifice a connection to move away from a connection and follow their heart, like start off on their own. Someone wants to be single. Take whatever resonates. It could be, if they're with somebody else, maybe that will resonate with you, but just whatever resonates. Clarify what else. They're thinking about doing it. Page of Pentacles. Some of them, this is for a job. Five of Cups. Yeah, some of them it's going to be hard because there's kids involved, and some of them don't want to leave because they're supporting their family. That's for some of you, okay? Some of them, they want to leave a job that sucks and they are not fulfilled and they're not satisfied with this job. They're looking to branch out in like a different career field as well. Or this could be you. If you guys consider yourself divine masculines, this could be what you're thinking about doing. Then you have the Chariot. Yeah, movement all day. Somebody's trying to travel, but it's a guided action. With the Chariot card, this is like divine. This could be moving past a karmic situation. You notice with like the little Sphinx or whatever. That reminds me of Egypt. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, someone could be moving due to their career, their job. Like, this is a long time coming. Maybe they finally got that opportunity that they've been looking for, or they finally got enough money to move, and, you know, that's what it is. But they're thinking about taking some sort of action. And as far as how they feel, like where they're at emotionally, they have action. So in their heart, they know that they need to make some sort of move, forward movement. Justice card. The Queen of Cups. Okay. Some of them want to take action towards, this could be your energy, the Queen of Cups. Oh, congratulations, Natalie. Moving is not always fun, but like getting into a new scenery and setting is always cool. But so the Queen of Cups, it could be specific if you're a water sign. Even more so specifically if you're dealing with a Libra, or you are a Libra and they're a water sign. One or the other. So I feel like you want to move towards this water sign, or this person that you really love. You want to make that right decision. It's like weighing the pros and the cons and weighing out your heart and what you think is right versus what you know is right, or what you feel in your heart versus what just is practical and logical. You might have to make a decision between two different women or two different men. Sorry. For some of you divine masculines, your partner is a woman or man. So, it's just kind of like, just needing to make a decision whether, okay, I'm going to make this move. I'm going to leave this job for what I truly love. It's like making a decision over something or someone. Okay, the job could be the second energy. A scenery can be the second energy. A way of thinking or believing could have been the second energy. Whatever is conflicting, that's what it is. So the Queen of Cups represents what's in the heart and what they want to nurture. So you guys, that is choosing you or choosing your connection over this other situation. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to have to leave this person like alone, or I don't want to leave them without anything, because someone has been providing from someone else, or this could just be like stepping out on your own and being comfortable by yourself. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Whatever this is, it's going to hurt. With the Three of Swords, it's gonna cause you to feel a little bit like, feel some type of way by making this decision. So let's see what your perception is. Your perception is support. So you are perceiving that Some of you guys don't feel supported. This guy is, he's overcoming these mountains. It kind of looks like he's confronting a battle. He's about to go into battle. So you guys might not feel supported with whatever your actions are. Some of you guys may not feel supported in this. Some of you guys are afraid to take away some sort of support that you've been giving. Like some masculines, you guys, if you're male specifically, majority, like if you're in a situation where there's kids involved or you're with someone that you've been pretty much taking care of them, or like I said, you guys have kids together and you want to move, whether you're together with this person or not, it's like moving, like that's a whole nother situation. You don't want to separate yourself from your kids. So like you're really torn and you might be worried about what other people are going to say about you. For others, it's just like you might decide that you want to up and leave this one job and do something that you've always wanted to do, but you're afraid that other people are not going to support you. So you have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is something you really are not, you don't feel rested about this. You don't feel Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be like financially, there's a block with the major block to me, it has something to do with money. Whether you're the one that is struggling, or you might fear that you'll struggle if you make this move, or this could be you feeling like you're stripping someone else of the support that you were giving them financially, and it's like eating away at you. Others are like, how am I going to do this because I don't have enough money? Or is this going to be the right move for me? Is this going to be something that benefits me? What am I going to get out of this? And it doesn't have to be a money or financial thing. It could just be like investment, energy-wise. Page of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys want to just leave and start over, start fresh. And it could be leaving this other person behind. And you might be like, oh, I feel bad for doing that. But it is what it is. And then you have sacrifice. So your whole thing is you are going to sacrifice something. You're going to have to, regardless of what people think about it, how they think about you, or what they'll feel, or what they're going to say. I do see Divine Masculine energy making that move. Seven of Swords. It might be something that you got to do on the low, or you're keeping it on the low for now because you don't want too much influences. Ace of Pentacles. So it could be like you're saving your money. You're saving your money to do this or make this happen. The Three of Cups. Some of you guys may even be keeping this from like your friends, like people that you are really close to. Like you don't want everybody to know about this. This is also like a Divine Masculine sacrificing like all these like superficial things, like these superficial connections with the Nine of Cups, and just go solo and be happy and do your own thing. Like this is you leaving these connections that don't serve you if you're single and you were kind of the one that's just like mingling and dancing because you feel like you got something a little more stable and a little more worth focusing on, which for a lot of you it's yourself, which that's the best thing. You always gotta put yourself first. But it could be your connection if you're aware of your connection or this other partner, or it could just be like something else that you feel is worth more your time and your energy. Like you're willing to do this, you're willing to make that change. You're also recognizing that the beneficial, the treasure and the benefit of dealing with things and people that may have not have been of your highest good at the time, and what you took from those connections. You're starting to see the good in that. All right, so let's see what the connection is. All right. Libra, specifically someone, this is a Libra involved. Scorpios, the same signs I've been picking up. Spying. So if you're a Libra or Scorpio, you're spying on someone or they're spying on you, or it could be both. family and friends. Yeah, some of you guys got some nosy ass family members. Most family are nosy. Let's keep it 100. Most of our family members are nosy. Friends even that are nosy work together. Oh, you work with this person. Oh. Mm. That's okay. Not everybody is going to resonate with this. Some of you guys are working with this counterpart. It could be a Libra and Scorpio deal where you guys are dealing with each other and your friends or family is already nosy all up in your business, watching you, watching your every move, watching the way that you guys talk to each other, or like if you guys are cool with each other outside of work, or you guys are like friends online or something, you got people that's watching you, or the other parties, family members or friends are also like watching you and them. Someone has a boyfriend. This is the boyfriend card. It's pink and the lighting's pink, so you can't see it, but it says boyfriend. It's kind of hard to see it. Okay, my handwriting stinks. Sagittarius. So some of you guys have a Sagittarian boyfriend and you got your eye on a Libra or Scorpio person. For some of you, that's way too specific, but if that's what's, because Spirit pulled that out to me. So it is what it is. Like, those cards came out for a reason. I'm going to clarify all of this, though, with the tarot. Well, thank you. Well, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank y'all. Definitely have a Scorpio involved because we have the Tower card. The Tower card is Aries and Scorpio energy. So definitely a Scorpio, like somebody is like, this is a heavy connection and it's very hard to hide it. Sagittarian energy with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands specifically is Sag. You also have Taurus with the Six of Pentacles. You have Gemini with the Ten of Swords. You have Aries with the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. But these can be earth, air, water, whatever's. Fire, earth. Yeah, you have some nosy people. And it's like you're having to weigh the pros and the cons. Like, what should I do about this situation? Should I or shouldn't I with this person? Is it even worth the investment? Or should I just like keep everybody out of it? Because both of you guys are like, you and your counterpart may be keeping your cards to your chest. You don't really want everybody to know how you feel about each other. The Emperor. The Emperor card is like, this could be a boss or something. Like your boss that you're dealing with, like that you're interested in, or it's like a higher up, or you could be the boss and you're interested in one of, you know, someone underneath, whatever. Someone's going to be heartbroken about this because somebody is dealing with another person. It's a third part. It's a love triangle for some of you, or you're dealing with a person that may have been waiting around for you to like be single and you're over here like eyeing your coworker. That's for some of you. I don't feel like that's going to resonate with everybody, so I'm going to reshuffle and ask because that was a little specific. But let's see. Evolution, growth and evolution, which is beautiful. We need that. Fuck, girl. Triggered Spirit. Breakup. Unconditional love. It's pink. You can't see it, but it says unconditional love. Past life. Aww. Dreams and fantasy. So some of you guys, you have grown up from being that immature girl that you once were. If you are a male, then it could be that you were dealing with a younger woman, or a woman that was just not, you could be a woman dealing with a woman, and you can also be a guy dealing with a guy that was like, you know, feminine energy that's very playerish, not settling down type, or just not ready for a commitment in so many different ways, like mentally prepared, emotionally prepared, ready to give of themselves of a relationship. So multiple ways. Someone has grown out of that energy since a separation. Maybe they had to go through a separation. They had to go through like being alone, or maybe they had to break up with someone because they know they weren't ready. There is unconditional love. You can't see the card. It's kind of like I'm just showing you a blank card because it's pink and the lighting's pink. So it's like, whatever. But unconditional love, to me, I feel like the love never left with this person because there is a lot of past history, or you guys have a past life connection with this person. So it's kind of like you can sympathize with them, you empathize, you understand why this person was not ready. Swords. Yeah, there was a lot of hurt in this group that I'm picking on up specifically. There was some hurt. There was some third party situation that could be the hurt. The King of Swords. The King of Swords could have been the one that inflicted this pain upon this other person. I'm seeing like a party girl energy, but at the same time didn't really deserve this hurt that was inflicted upon them. Maybe the King of Swords felt hurt by this person. Shit, this is too real. I can't do it. Hold on. I can't do it. I can't. The King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So the King of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, Someone may have been a little bit selfish with themselves. Both parties are selfish, but in different ways. Like the King of Swords was not really emotionally giving. They were kind of like mentally stimulating this connection, maybe all talk and really no effort, no real action. And this Queen of Pentacles was like kind of like, show me the money, just show me, you know, I'm not going to give too much of myself until I know that you're for real. So I'm going to keep focusing on my money. I'm not going to give you too much of myself. And that led to a breakup for some of you, or some sort of separation. The Ace of Pentacles. There was an opportunity, but the opportunity cannot, like this stable foundation opportunity is here underneath the surface, but you got to take this beetle, which can represent the little annoyances and the stuff that makes you uncomfortable. You don't want to have to deal with it, but you got to deal with it because that's what, you know, it prepares you for this real opportunity. That's why you had to go through it. You had to go through feeling isolated. You had to go through this separation. You had to go through feeling like you're not good enough. This person not showing you any type of attention or affection to get you to that healing that you needed to get to, and the other person as well. Take whatever side resonates with you. I'm going to do one more group because I don't think that resonates with everybody either. Thank you. I'm that Queen of Pentacles with everything. Like, I'd be like, oh, I'd be giving. I was so open to him. Like, no, you weren't. Like, for real. Like, I don't open up easily to people. Like, I'll give you a little inch of something. Because I'm just like, you know what? Until then, I'm going to focus on me right now and my other affairs in life, my job, and everything else, my home and stuff. I'll holler at you later. If it's really real, you'll let me know. Otherwise, I don't know. That's how I am. I'm the Queen of Pentacles. Alright. Let's see. Next group. What is this connection all about? What's the deal? Divine timing. Growth and evolution came out for this group also. Lust. Gotta love that. Good woman. It's in pink, so you can't really see it, but it says good woman. And yes. So if you guys had a question, the answer to the question is yes. Communicate was at the bottom, so I don't know. Maybe you guys are being guided to communicate with someone, or you're waiting for this person to communicate with you. Okay, now you guys had to go through this growth. You had to go through this change, this evolution, because I feel like someone was not really ready to take on this relationship with this good woman. This woman is very giving, very loving, very nurturing. She has a lot to offer another person, but this other party was not ready for this good woman. And if it's not a good woman, then it's a good man. If that's feminine, whatever resonates with you. Thank you for love and guidance, truth and clarity. Justice. Ace of Pentacles again. Page of Wands, clarifying the lust card. Oh, go figure. And Nine of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. So should you move forward? Should you? Yeah, maybe. Because it's clarifying the yes card. Should I move towards this, or should I move away from it? The answer is yes. Whether that's permanently or temporarily, we'll take whatever resonates. Divine timing with the Justice card. There were some karmic lessons that needed to take place, which is why things could not move in the way that you wanted them to. Decisions needed to be made, or someone could not make a decision, and because it wasn't the right time. There was still something that needed to take place. Again, kind of like the last group, you have the Ace of Pentacles clarifying the growth and evolution card. So growth needed to happen within individuals, both partners individually, before this opportunity can come to fruition completely, because the opportunity from divine spirit is still there. However, divine spirit is like, you got to deal with this beetle, you got to deal with this insect that's like annoying you constantly and constantly. um it's constantly annoying the shit out of you. It's constantly like it's capturing your attention over and over again until you finally just like get the bug off of you. You got to confront it. There's a lot of enlightenment in the triggering, and that's what was happening before you can have this. Page of Wands and lust. So yeah, someone had to walk away because they still had lust in their heart. They weren't ready to settle down. They had to leave this good woman behind. They were like very young. Maybe you guys met when you guys were young. Maybe you met this person that was younger than you, or this person was just like immature when it came to relationships, and they were still trying to, you know, fill everything out, still trying to get their peen into something, or, you know, trying to get some peen, period, whatever. Someone was not ready to fully commit to this. So this good woman kept working on herself and giving up herself, and, or him, could be a him, that's a good, you know, this good person was focusing on other things in their life, living their life. I feel like this person is a beautiful individual. This person is also very giving, very loving, but at the same time very goal oriented and focused on self, has a healthy self-esteem, or had to grow into having this healthy self-esteem. But like I said, yeah, the answer is yes to something, and it comes with the Six of Swords. It's about moving towards something or moving away from something. All right. So Libra, again, any fire sign, specifically Virgo, specifically, I can't remember what the Six of Swords is. I think Six of Swords is Aquarius. And then Ace of Pentacles also is any earth sign. So take what resonates. Now let's see where you guys are at with each other, like your progression with each other and whatnot. As a collective, I feel like there's 3 different energies. I might have to do it that way too. So let's do group 1. Feminine's energy, where's the progression within the connection on her end? Embarking on an adventure. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity. Okay, this is starting fresh on the masculine energy. And together, what is that creating? What progression is this creating? Accepting what is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it is what it isn't. Alright. So embarking on a new future, feminine. It says, I savor the wonders of the world. You are focused on the masculine still. You're focusing on timing still. Because in this card, she's in an air balloon and she has like a telescope and she's looking at this clock. And it's also pointing in the masculine's direction. So still focused on that person, male or female, divine masculine, whatever. You're still focused on this person, and it's not bad, because like you're now optimistic about what the future holds with that connection. It's not so much a codependency. For some of you, yeah, it could be codependency, but it's more so like, I can't wait for what the future holds. It's not no more pining and crying and whining like, oh, we're never gonna be together. I don't know if this is ever gonna work, and he's not paying attention to me, or she's not paying attention to whatever. You're over that. Now it's like, I can't wait to get together. I can't wait for us to do this. I can't wait for, you know, what we're gonna create, blah, blah, blah. Some of you guys, you can't wait to create this new beginning. Maybe some of you guys have like children and family in mind, family business in mind, and you have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, yeah, you guys are like, you want to be playful and lighthearted and just start this fresh energy and just let this Five of Cups energy be in the past. Like, you don't want to revert back to that old energy anymore. You're done with it. Then you got the Lover's card at the bottom. So, you know, you're all about, you're ready. Like, Spirit, I'm ready. Yeah. This new cycle is coming. I'm ready for it. It's coming with the World card. So let's see. Divine Masculine, your energy is starting fresh. A wonderful new beginning is blossoming in my life. So you feel it. You're in like a transition. You're like still here in this winter energy, but you're also like ready and preparing yourself maybe for the spring energy. So this could be a transition, like actually seasonal, or it could be spiritually like seasonal, that you're waiting for this transition to happen. And you know that like new things are starting to take place. You're excited. You prepared yourself for it. You went through a dark night of the soul, so even more so you're ready because you had to clear. All of us were clearing. All right. Four of Swords. Yeah, the reason why you could not be present, or you couldn't take on any relationships fully in the way maybe that you wanted to, or you couldn't be there for your feminine energy, more so is because I feel like you had to go within yourself. You had to do this introspection. You were doing a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, a lot of going within. The Hierophant, this is spiritual studies. So maybe you've been going within, studying spiritually, learning about yourself, dedicating yourself to your spiritual practices or something like that. It could also have been like getting into your priesthood and seeing your power and that you actually hold. Look, this card is a stalker card tonight. The Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this was a part of the process of the growth and evolution, was having to deal with that beetle, that insect that is freaking annoying and triggering, for in order for you to be prepared for what spirit has given you individually and for your connection. That's good. So accepting what is, this is the progression that it's creating. It says, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. So you guys are both embracing your inner strength, your inner power, and who you've become as individuals, so that your connection, not only are you blossoming, but your connection blossoms as well, which is beautiful. I like this group. I like y'all. You guys are like, you get it. So you have the King of Wands here. King of Wands, the Sun card. This is Leo energy all day for some of you. King of Cups and Judgment, which Judgment is Scorpio. So Leo is Scorpio energy here, but it doesn't have to be. Masculine energies are Scorpios or Leos in this group. So for some, not everybody, but I'm getting that you've mastered your energy. You're like in this state, both of you, like someone, the masculine energies definitely have matured. You definitely matured with the Sun card and the Judgment card. You're ready to start fresh. You notice all the babies in the card. You've matured, but also you are like renewed, like a child, like a baby. You're fresh. You're ready for the world. You're ready to step out into this new energy. And this looks very abundant. This looks very bright. Whatever this is, following divine advice and guidance. Also remaining back, like you're just leaving baggage behind, like you're not taking that with you. Like babies don't carry baggage, right? Babies don't know, and they come here with a fresh energy. They don't carry any weight, really. Some cases, some babies are like reincarnated, but that's a whole nother thing. Thank you for your loving guidance. Some of you guys, this just popped up. Some of you guys may be giving birth to babies. That Sun card and the baby that was coming up. Some of you guys could be giving birth to a baby soon. All right. Group number 2. What's good? Where's the feminine energies progression at with the connection, with her connection, or feminine can be he. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. She's on a little pretty birdie. It looks like a dove. That's me. I'm a dove. That's my name. That's my other names. Thank you for loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Where is the divine masculine at within this progression of the connection? Where is he at? Or she? Expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life. I love this card. It's like this pretty, like purple aura with pink, but you can't see because my light is pink, so you can't see. And let's see. What is the energy that's manifesting, the progression that's manifesting in this connection due to their energy? Believing in magic. I love this card. It's got the magician hat. It's got like all these different gifts and energies coming out. It says true magic is abounding in my life. Awesome. Let's get into it real quick. So feminine energy, flying free. So your progression is that You are more on a limitless perspective. Like, you're not in this place anymore of like limiting yourself and staying stuck and stagnant, not believing that you can overcome the things that are there. You have this sense of peace with this dove, because doves represent peace. She's also wearing, it looks like a purple cloak and a yellow dress. So it's like third eye chakra and solar plexus chakra. So you have like this confidence and optimism because you are trusting in the divine power. You're trusting your intuition, but most of all, you're trusting in God, your angels, your ancestors, whoever your spiritual team that you trust and consult in that has your best interest. You're trusting in what you're getting from the spirit realm, and you're very confident about where you're headed, which is good. The Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you've cut out this woe is me, or you are currently overcoming these wounded energies, feeling sorry for yourself, beating yourself up about your connection, or maybe comparing your progression with your partner, like, oh, they're not doing this. Oh, he's not doing this. Oh, he's not doing that. Like, oh, he's just slacking off, you know. He's playing games. He's not ready, blah, 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 or these people keep doing this to me, or this person did this to me. You're letting that energy go. Like, that's at an end. You've released that energy. You removed it. Expecting miracles on the end of the divine masculine. Let's see where you are expecting. You're receptive. You are definitely receptive too. It's like you guys are kind of on the same wavelength, because I'm seeing purple and yellow. So it's like intuitively you have a lot of purple, divine masculine. So that means that like spiritually you're connected, and intuitively you're connected to whatever spirit is also giving you the insights that you need to expect good things coming your way. Like, that's in all areas of your life. Like, you are like, I got my hands open for whatever spirit has for me, because I know it's going to be good. I'm expecting things. You guys are in this both the bleh. I'm like way up here. Come down a little bit. So you, divine feminine and divine masculine, both of you and your energies are at this space in your crown chakra and in this space of limitlessness, because you're in the higher realms. Maybe that's why I'm like, hold on, let me come down a little bit. So let's see, I'm going to clarify masculine's energy. You have High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. No longer are you a prisoner to your own thoughts and not listening to your intuition and your inner gut. You've learned to trust that, especially with this connection being like so sacred, and like the telepathy and the signs and synchronicities that you get, like the surprises. At first it was kind of like, I can't do this. This is weird. This is freaking me out. I don't know what to do with this. And now you're taking it more as like, this is a miracle. These are blessings that I need to take into consideration, or this is like something magical that I'm seeing. Like, I don't know what to do with this, but it's so beautiful. It's so magical. Like, this connection is like something I've never experienced before. That's kind of like you being more embracive. Now, as far as like what you guys are manifesting together based off of this progression, or the progression that you guys are manifesting together, is believing in magic. You both are like getting signs and synchronicities. I feel like you're starting to see things in relation to each other, but other things in your life. Like, good things are taking place, like job opportunities. You know, it could be like just serendipitous positive blessings coming your way, and you're starting to see that, and you are starting to see like how connected you really are, but you're not a prisoner to it. Like, remember, anyone that's like dealing with like your spiritual journey, whether it's your journey involves like the spirit connection with someone else, like a love spiritual connection, boy meets girl, or boy meets boy, or girl meets girl, whatever your situation is, that type of thing took place. How you started to like see signs of synchronicities and you thought you were freaking crazy, or when you first went into your spiritual awakening and you started recognizing all these things, and it was like, this is really weird. Why are these numbers standing out to me? You know, why do I keep seeing this in my dreams, and blah, blah, blah. Why do I feel like, you know, this person and I are connected? Like, all this different stuff that was like almost a prison to your mind, now it's like beautiful. And it's like this gift from the universe that you're experiencing these types of situations and connections and synchronicities, basically. Let's see. Whew. You have Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands. You guys are expecting a major turnaround from the universe. You guys are expecting a major blessing and turnaround. The Tower card. Yeah, so you guys, like, this Tower is a little more easier to deal with. It's kind of like mind blowing. Like, what the fuck? Like, excuse my language. Yep, that's